guys, Coach Tav here for March 31st, Canuck at home. How you guys doing today? It's the last day of March. The weather's starting to get nice, being able to go outside. I know it was a little rainy for yesterday's WODs, or yesterday's run, but know that you always have the opportunity to scale. You can scale up or scale down. If you can't run outside, we're running on the spot. If your dumbbell's a little light, use 2 dumbbells, or find ways, or message me, and we can find ways to get the stimulus of the workout to be maintained. So please, don't not do workouts. Change them if you need to for what you have available, and or message us here at Canuck, and we'll get you going and make some modifications together. We got some fun coming up today. It is a birthday WOD day. Happy birthday, Kelly. So Kelly Massey is turning, I don't know. She said though, when I asked her how old she was turning, she said she wouldn't say, but she said when she first started to work out, everybody would wear spandex. So like the sweat into the, the old TV show spandex and some really crazy outfits. So if you have some spandex today, some old school 80s style, bright colored spandex, put them on for the WOD. Let's see who's got the best workout costume for today in honor of Kelly's birthday. We've got a 8-minute warm-up coming in today. It's going to be a warm-up flow. I've been throwing in lots of flows just to get you nicely mobilized and get some good activation in. So we're going to be working for 8 minutes. 8 bird dogs on each side, 12 hollow rocks, 8 reverse snow angels, 6 Jefferson curls, 5 push-ups to inchworm, and 5 Cossack curtsies. Looking at the bird dog, guys, I'm going to give you a level 1 and a level 2 bird dog. So level 1 bird dog, you're going to get down on all fours. I'm in that 4-point stance. My shoulders are right over my wrists always. You never want to be sitting back, so you want to be right over your hands. With your core nice and tight, pushing up through the floor, you're going to reach and kick out, opposite leg, opposite hand. Opposite leg, opposite hand. That's the level 1 bird dog. If you want this to burn a little bit more, let's get into level 2. It's bird dog from bear position. And bear position just indicates that your knees are off the floor the whole time and you're pushing through. So lock in your 4 feet, core nice and tight, reach and come back in. It's going to take a little bit more activation, a little bit more balance. You're going to activate your core a little bit more. So you got 2 options for the bird dogs. You're going to give me 8 on each side. From there, we're going to move into hollow rocks. We did quite a bit of hollow rocks last week. Taking a look at that, always starting with your knees nice and tight together, core tight. From here, you're going to be nice and activated enough that when you lean back, your feet come off the floor. Core must stay tight. If you're not tight enough, your legs will drop. You got a couple options for hollows. This position, arms off to the side. There's your hollow. You want to kick that up a notch? Legs out straight, hollow. And the third position is that hollow from above your head. Nice and tight, you're going to give me 12 hollow rocks. Then we're going to roll over and you're going to give me 8 reverse snow angels. You can do this without any weights, but if you do have 2.5 or 5 pound plates, tomato paste cans, like Campbell's soup cans, light. So anything that's under 5 pounds, you're going to roll over on your front, squeeze your butt, point your toes. From here, thumbs up to the sky. You're going to rotate through and come back. Thumbs up to the sky, come through to the top, and swim it back to that snow angel. If you have something in your hands, you're going to be holding the plates in your hands. Same thing. What you're looking at is keeping your shoulder blades down and back, squeezing together. It's going to wake up your shoulders. Your Jefferson curls, these are essentially just, we're going to work on warming up your spine. If you have a dumbbell, grab your dumbbells. Don't have to be heavy, nice and light, so grab your dumbbells nice and light, or grab a jug of something. From here, your implement is going to be nice and close to your body. Hips are back, core is tight. You're slowly gonna roll down as deep as you can go and slowly roll back up. You've got 6 Jefferson curls. Nice and easy, slow roll down. Slow roll back up. Feeling every single vertebrae kind of stretch out and then slowly come back to position. From there, we're going to work on your push-up to inchworm. From standing position, you're going to inchworm out. Give it a push-up, inchworm back up. If you can't do a full push-up, that's okay. You're going to inchworm out, drop your knees, push up, come back to plank, inchworm back up. Last but not least, we're going to look at our hips in the flow. We've got the Cossack curtsy. We've been doing a lot of Cossack squats, working in the curtsy. Again, Cossack, sumo stance wide. Hips back and shift over. You're going to come down in that position, that single leg lunge. Stand up. From here, same foot is planted. Leg is going to cross over. Kiss that knee down. There's your curtsy. Switch sides. Lean over. Cossack. Up. Leg behind. Keeping your knee over your toe. There's your curtsy. 5 per leg. This is an 8-minute flow, guys. Once you get down for your Cossack curtsies, you're starting back up at the front. Don't rush them, it is for quality. And again, you're just flowing through each movement. Try to wake up every single body part that we're going to be focusing on today. Your body armor, 3 rounds, 10 minutes. 8 and 8 half kneeling strict presses. 8 and 8 bent over rows. And 30 Russian twists. So we got a little bit of upper body, a little bit of core activation coming in. Your strict kneeling press. Grab your implement. A kettlebell will work well. A dumbbell will work well. Again, your jugs will work well. Water jug, a weighted bag. What you're going to do is you're going to come down into lunge position. And the side that you have your knee up is the side where you're going to put your weight. Your elbows nice and tight. Rib cage is down. Core is tight. And you're just going to press up. Keeping your arm right by your ear. Now make sure you're still taking that proper press position, that you're pushing backwards. You're not pressing out. It's not a cheerleader position. So nice and tight, core tight, press back, and bring it back into that neutral position. Make sure your elbows are facing forward. They're not facing out. So we're not out here. Nice and tight in this spot. You're pressing and coming down. Talking about what's happening with your lower body here. Your lower body can't just be loose. You should be tight and activated. So squeezing your butt throughout the entire time. Foot is planted in the floor. Whole body should be stationary as you press out. So stay active in the lower body, even though it's not what's moving. Stay active, stay nice and tight, and keep moving through. 8 on your left arm, 8 on your right arm. And we're going to look at the bent over row. We're going to target your back a little bit more. You grab your chair, hand on the chair, get into that good staggered position, bent over, core's nice and tight. From here, you're going to pull up. Reach down, core tight, pull up. We got 8 on each arm. Choose a weight that's going to challenge you. Again, kettlebells, dumbbells. It doesn't have to be the same weight that you're pressing, right? So if you need to change it up to find a stimulus that will challenge you, then change it up a little bit. Fill up a bag, a shopping bag, and just get into that pull-in. Third piece is the Russian twist. We've got 2 options, of course. We can scale up, we can scale down. Let's just look at our standard position. Again, my knees are tight, my core is tight. If I lean back, just like we did with those hollows, if I lean back, boom, my feet are up off the ground. I can clasp my hands together to make a little hammer from here. When I turn my torso, I'm going to try and touch the floor and turn on the other side. Twist and twist. That's without weight. Now the key is, can you do this without your legs going all over the place? I want your knees nice and squeezed tight, core tight, squeezing your heels together, and you're twisting through, but trying to keep your knees in the static position. It's tough. Really focus on really squeezing in, not being all over the place in movement. If you needed to, you can scale up if you want a little bit more burn. Take your weight. You can hold it this way or wide. Still touch and touch. Make sure your whole torso is turning, not just your hands. Okay? Get your whole torso to turn. Touching on each side. You're going for 30 Russian twists. If you're having trouble keeping your feet up off the floor while doing these, ever so gently just touch your heels down, but still stay in this lean back position. So if you can't stay up, keep your heels slightly kissing the floor and keep going through the twists. 3 rounds. This section should take you roughly about 10 to 12 minutes. Rest as needed. Don't rush through. 8, 8, and 30 is your body armor for today. All right, guys, that brings us to today's workout. Kelly's special birthday workout, spandex. Like I said, when I asked her, how old are you, Kelly? She's like, I haven't shared how old I am in a long time. But back when I used to work out, they would wear those awesome spandex outfits. So here's my challenge for you today. If you dare, post yourself working out in an 80s style workout getup. Do you get out that neon, get out those headbands? You know, why not work out in a little bit of a costume? Let's have some fun. Spandex is the workout for today. 30, 20, 10, deadlifts, pistols, and dips. There's 50 jumping jacks in between each round. So after the round of 30, 50 jacks. After the round of 20, 50 jacks. And you end this workout with 50 jumping jacks. Taking a look at the deadlift, we got lots of options for deadlifts, guys. And again, I can't remind you enough. Scale up, scale down, find something that's going to initiate the proper stimulus for you. Okay? Lots of reps coming in, so you want a medium, a light to medium implement. If you have dumbbells, only one of the dumbbell heads have to touch the floor. Chest up, shoulder blades back, kiss the floor and stand up. Touch the floor and stand up. Working through that. Hinge first, bend your knees, drive, open the hinge. And you're starting with a set of 30. If you have a kettlebell, the kettlebell position is going to go into sumo. So my dumbbell is going to be used as a kettlebell. Here we go, same thing. Let me turn to the side. Hinge first, come on down. That kettlebell touches right near your ankles. Stand up, driving through, and standing up. There's your kettlebell, or your jugs. Your water jugs, your cleaner. This is my Windex jug. You know, weight up a backpack, weight up a duffel bag, something that you can hold on to. If you've got 2 bags, 2 grocery bags. Down on the sides and stand up. If you only have 1 bag, go sumo style. Come on down and stand up. Find something that will challenge you, that will initiate the stimulus. Those are your deadlifts. Pistols. Pistols are the one movement that Kelly did request. So she told me no burpees, no running, but I like pistols. So here, Kelly, here's your pistols. On the pistols, last week we talked about a lot of different scaling options, guys. I want you to pick the stimulus that will challenge you the most and allow you to progress through this movement. Again, pistols are a higher level movement. Let's look at some scales and some good pieces to warm up. Last week we worked on that reverse lunge with different toe activations. So level 1 is toe on the floor and it's just simply a reverse lunge. For this week, if you want to make this a little bit more challenging, elevate your foot. So elevate that front foot, coming down. I'm going to put it on a dumbbell. I'm going to elevate my front foot. It's going to give me a little bit more of a deficit. I'm coming down and up. So you got a little bit further distance to go, but come up in that reverse lunge. You can keep your foot elevated, and now I'm gonna go, my back toe is not activated. So now I've got my toe on the floor, or the front of my foot on the floor. From here, I'm gonna step up, come back, step up, and of course, you got your backwards lunges. On the backwards lunge, if your foot is not on the floor, you definitely don't need to have your foot elevated. But trying to keep your chest up, coming back, and there's your single leg squat. If you're more comfortable going from the front, find a target, a box, something that's lower than parallel, or wherever you are for your target piece. Foot out, come down, drive up, changing legs, foot out, come down and drive up. Or again, if you're ready for them, full pistols, working on keeping your knee over your toe the entire time. Last but not least is the dips. We had some scaling variations for dips last week as well. You can go the one chair tricep dip model, walking your feet out, keeping your hips back. I don't want you dipping with your hips up to the sky. Again, try and stay in that perfect L. Elbows staying close to your body. You're down, you're up. If you want to get in a little bit more deeper in your chest, put your hands on two implements, keeping your hips forward, diving through and pushing up, coming down and pushing up. How do you make this a little bit more difficult? Still take two chairs or something else to put your feet on. Here's the tricep dip model. Put your heels up on the opposite chair and you're down and you're up. Make these workouts, find the intensity of these workouts and modify for whatever you need to get the stimulus that you want out of the day. Okay? Lots of variations. If you need more suggestions, email us, info@crossfitcanuck.com. Send us a message on Instagram. We'll get back to you right away. Looking at the last piece is your jumping jacks, guys. Just give me some nice, good jumping jacks. None of these half jumping jacks. I want nice, full range of motion. Arms out, legs out outside of your hips. This is the spandex WOD, 30, 20, 10 for time. Post your scores on Sugar WOD. Happy birthday, Kelly. Hope you have a great day. Hopefully you'll join us online on Zoom. It's Tuesday, so we are on at 10 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. Don't forget us Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. Saturdays at 10 a.m. Tuesday, Thursdays at 10 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. And our Saturday night was awesome. Saturday night, mobility, mobilize and socialize. There's more socializing than mobility. I got a fun game, some fun games coming in for this week, so stay tuned. Guys, have a great day. Peace.